Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Picasso here. Thanks for joining me again. Now, this is another episode of Let's Make a Beat. Let's jump right into it. Okay, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and open up Fruity Loops FL Studios. Okay, and we are in. Sorry, guys, my eye is itching me a little bit. Excuse me if I itch my eye quite a lot during this video. Okay, so yeah, I was saying we're going to continue with the last beat, but let's just start from scratch. So you guys, again, just kind of refresher from where we were the last time, the beginning, the basics according to me, of course. If you're getting like professional lessons using Fruity Loops, probably wouldn't start where I start. But again, I can only show what I know and what I've learned, so that's what I'm doing. So we're gonna go through quickly. We're gonna hope to not have a long video, but we're going to go over the basics, go over what we went over before, and get to that mastering. Okay, so again, these are just the basics right here. These are just the basics that come with it. I always right click, D, enter, right click, D, enter, right click, D, enter. I like to start from scratch with my own instruments. Okay, this time I think we're going to start off with, we're going to start off with a melody or a rhythm, not the percussions, not the drums. We're going to start off with actually, a sound. So I always right click sampler, okay, and go to insert, and then these are what we have here, and I'm going to try to find a sound that I want to start with. And you know what? Let's go with harmless, okay. And as you see, got the sound there. Okay, so you just want to cycle through. Usually, the plugins, they have this little arrow up here that you cycle through until you get the sound, and you choose which sound you want. So, let's try to find something a little bit unique to go with this. Okay, I kind of like that sound. Let's see what else we got. Some pluck instruments, right? Yeah, these are all pluck instruments. Pluck guitars basically. Like the beginning of that sound, but not the finishing product of it. See, this is the hardest part when it comes to actually making a beat. It's actually finding the instrument that you want to start with. Yeah, to me, this is the hardest part. There's something that sounds cool that you can use. I mean, you can literally make a beat with everything, but yeah, you gotta find something that just kind of wow. Sound like a basic keyboard. That key's missing from there. Okay, so. Nah, I don't know what I was trying to do. I was just trying something. I want to find something that way, kind of like that. Okay, I think I found the rhythm. Okay, so I think we're gonna go with this, I call it the Castlevania organ. So we're going to go with the Castlevania organ. We're going to go ahead and select it. We're going to put it on a channel. We're going to put it on 1. Okay, I like to drop the tempo down to about 100. Kind of get in a nice minimal thing there. So we got that. Let's go ahead and hit record just to hear the tempo. Let's see. Okay, so it's still a little bit too fast. I'm going to drop it down to 90. Let's see. Okay, I can work with that. Okay, we're going to turn down the Castlevania organ. Okay, and once you get the rhythm, once you get the rhythm, you gotta keep that, you know what I'm saying? So we got, alright, we're there, we selected it's on channel 1. Now again, you want to right click on the mouse or touchpad, right click, and you want to send it to piano roll. Okay, I like to just scroll on the mouse wheel. As you see, it enlarges the board, right? I like to see my notes very close together, very small, like that. That's what I'm used to. This is a new Fruity Loops that I recently got, because before I never had to do that. It just automatically came in this format, this layout. Okay, so already on record. Now to toggle play, you can hit play to record, or you can just hit spacebar, which is what I do. So I'm going to hit spacebar, and we're going to go ahead and input the beat. Alright? Alright. Let's go. That's all we're going to do right there, just like that. We're going to unselect our record. We're going to go Control A to select all. Remember, and Control Q, which quantizes the beat. Okay. Control A, Control Q. As you saw, it just, it compresses the note, so it's not all over the place. So you have the note, it's a firm note. It's not a laggy note, it's not all over the place, like I said. And then we just press spacebar, listen to it, and fine tune it up here. Let's go. Okay, see? So right off the bat, this needs to shorten. This needs to shorten, and maybe, no, so I'm gonna put it back here. It's gonna be kind of quick. Okay, quicker than I wanted it, but that's okay. So we're just gonna go ahead and work with this. Gonna just move all of these up there. Is it one? Yeah, that's how it is. So just basically one space between them, between all of them. Yeah, once you hold the note, it does make the sound. Can be annoying, but you get used to it the more you make it. We're gonna go Control A and quantize again, and let's listen. Okay, now because there's nothing in this space here, it just automatically goes back. But once we go back to the storyboard, I call it the storyboard now, hit song, so you switch from pattern to song. Pattern will only play what's on this level 1. So if you go to level 2 and you hit play, nothing, because there's nothing on 2. Go back to 1, hit it, there you go. So you put it to song, now we can put it on the board. And then we can add the next one, and we can add, let's start with 4, of course. Let's add it, and let's hear how it goes. Okay, so I'm going to drop this down to 85. There we go. So I'm going to turn this down a little bit more, about there. Okay, so we got that. Now, I'm kind of tempted to drop in the drums, but I'm not going to drop it in. Let's go for another rhythm. Let's go for another sound. And I'm kind of feeling, let's see, you know what, let's go for Citrus, which is one of my favorite, but you always have to turn down Citrus. It's loud. Okay, so we got that going, got that beat going. See, not much to do with that, so. So it comes around. See, something kind of, you just gotta think of something. Just we're gonna go. Yeah, so the trumpet's not doing it. Let's go for something else. There we go. Okay. Alright, so we'll go with that. And let's just stick with that. We're going to go ahead and put that to 2. Select it back. Let's jump up to number 2. Again, we're going to right click piano roll, unselect this, or it's only going to be stuck in that highlighted area. Again, hit record, and let's go again and let's do this. Okay, now I decided to add in that little bit right there, but I am going to take it out. Let's just go ahead and quantize and let's see what we got. Okay, so let's go ahead and take that out. And let's go like that. Control A, Control Q, quantize it again, and then let's do that and let's hear what we got. Okay, kind of a scary, not scary, but like a, hear that Phantom of the Opera organ. Okay, and I got a little idea for the third part just right here. I'm gonna put something cool right there, so let's see if this works. I have to listen to it one more time while we get an instrument. Let's hear. Okay, so what we're going to do is actually go back to 1. Okay, we're going to go to the piano roll on 1. Oh, got to select it. There we are. And again, I'll bring that down. I guess I'm going to have to leave it the way they had it. So we're going to do select all. We're going to hit Control C and copy that. Okay, let's go back to 3. Now, we're going to go ahead and find an instrument or a sound that we want, and yeah, you guessed it, we're going to paste the same notes in a different instrument. That's also another way to give you a good harmony of sounds, right? So let's go and let's go back to harmless. Let's find a nice sound. Something kind of stretchy, like a little stretched out sound. Another organ. Okay, alright, let's try this. Let's go ahead and turn it down. Okay, we're going to select this, put it on channel 3, right click, piano roll. We're going to unselect that, and then we're going to Control V. And we paste it and quantize it. Let's go ahead and place it and let's listen. So you see, if I turn it down, we just want a little bit of the sound. So we'll go ahead and do that. So we hear it over there, and now we don't want it to overshadow the first layer, just to kind of complement it. There we go. Go to 4, okay. Okay, so I think we're gonna do maybe one more layer for that, and we're gonna throw the percussions in there. We're gonna try to get to mastering very quickly. So what I'm gonna do is actually try Wasp. Wasp is a little annoying one. Well, you know, hence the name Wasp. But let's see what we got. Let's see what we got in Wasp. Okay, Wasp isn't doing it. My bad for that one. Let's go ahead and try something else. Let's try Poison. So usually the arrows are up here. Some of the plugins, the arrows might be actually here on the display, like with Poison. And let's go. Interesting. Okay, and just simple as that, I'm going to use that. I'm going to go ahead and put that on 4. And we're going to send it to piano roll. And select that. Again, we'll bring that down. Hit record. And here we go. That's it right there. I'm going to go back to piano roll, quantize it, and you can already see that it should be basically be somewhere like that. So let's quantize again, and let's go. Let's listen. Okay, simple as that. Just shorten the notes. As you can see here, it's not really doing anything to, you know, having the long notes. But then you get to kind of play around a little bit. Add an extra note. Let's see what that does. You know, just play around, see what sound you get. Okay, so obviously it sounds like this should all be double notes. There shouldn't be any spaces. So let's try to cover up all these spaces. Whichever way, front, back, don't matter. Let's give that a go. At least this note overlaps, so I'm just going to remove that one. Okay, not bad. That overlaps, I'm going to put that there just so they're in sync. Let's give that a go. Okay, alright, I'm good with that. I like how that sounds. I'm going to keep that, but I'm only going to put it in the back there. Alright, so now let's see. I think we're going to turn down the bassoon like that. Alright, so let us jump into some percussions. So, kick. Let's get the kick. Alright, 808 kick it is. You know, you don't really you can't really get away from an 808 kick. It's just, yeah, it's just amazing. So for the percussions, now we don't piano roll, we just kind of place it and then size it. I'm gonna size it to. I'm actually gonna leave it as a 4. And let's see what happens. So we're gonna go like that. I'm gonna turn that up. Okay. So I think it's about there. Yeah, it's like okay, this. Alright. Simple as that. Let me turn up my headset. Okay, beautiful. So I'm actually gonna put it to an 8. Let's get it up to an 8. So yeah, okay. I got an idea, you know. Let's just see if we can run with it. Beautiful. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go and send it like that. So okay. Yeah, I like that. You see, you put a smile on my face. I like that. So we're gonna go ahead and select kick. We're gonna put that to 5. It's on the 5th channel, and that's it for the kick right there. But you see, I do like that. I did put a smile on my face, and then when the beat puts a smile on my face, I think I'm gonna have to actually make a beat with this beat, not just for the video, but you know, stay tuned for that. Okay, guys. So let's get a snare in here. Or should we start with a clap? You know what? We should start with a clap. So the next thing to do, you can select all of this and move it forward. So what I'm going to do is Control A. Okay. Sorry, I need to be on the storyboard. Control A, and of course Control C and Control V, and that of course copies it. Now this highlighted area is the only place that's going to play. Once it gets to here, it's going to just go back. See? So it doesn't trouble that place right there. Okay, so now let's get the clap in. So we're going to go to percussion. Now I always have trouble finding a good clap. Okay. Always have I'm not even doing that. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to go with that one. I'm going to go with DNC clap 1. Okay. Like the more plugins you get, is the more sounds you get, you know. So I do need to get some more plugins. Let's go ahead and switch to channel 6. Let's go up here, channel 6. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and place this on the storyboard. Might leave this at a 4. Let's just see what happens, okay? Let's go. Oh, it needs to go back to the beginning. Let's get back to composer. Call this the composer. Okay, so clap. Okay, so I'm already loving that. Okay, we're gonna turn up the clap. Oh man. If anybody else is out there laughing, then you get what you you get what's going through my mind when I say that. First world problems, you know what I'm saying? Let's go. Yeah, I know you're feeling that sound. I'm loving that. Whew. Okay guys, so you guys are privileged to see me here working and creating a masterpiece that is going to either go on somebody's mixtape or my own. So, because this is a serious beat. So obviously, whenever making a beat, you don't even want to wait as long as I've taken, but you have to save the beat. Have to. So what you want to do in Fruity Loops, you want to actually press F11, which is going to bring up the settings for the track. This is where you place the title, the genre, and the author's name. Okay, so obviously I don't have a title as yet. Okay, so I'm just gonna call it Picasso. Oh, I think I got a caps lock on. Obviously I'm gonna call it Picasso. F-E-N-T, no space. Picasso ENT beat 1. Picasso ENT beat 1. And I always put it's Christian rap slash hip hop. So and of course, you know the author is your boy Paul Picasso. This embeds this information onto the beat. Okay? So this is what you do. And you can always just come back, open it up, change it up if you want to, but this is where you let everybody know this is your work. This is what you created. It has the date down at the bottom here, you know, the timestamp basically. So yeah, when you make something through the Loops, everybody will know you make something through the Loops. And now doing that doesn't save the project, but I mean every minute or 2 minutes, every new instrument you add, you want to go in and you want to save it. So I'm going to go ahead and save it. I'm just going to save it as the same thing. Picasso ENT beat 1. Same thing. Save. There. Now your work is secure. You know, laptop could shut off accidentally. Whatever the case may be. Anything could happen. It could crash. But once it's saved, it's saved. So if you can restore it, then you know it's there. Oh man, my eyes are really itching, guys. Okay. Let's just listen to it one more time because I'm loving that. And we're going to go ahead and get a hi-hat in there. Now, of course, again, always make sure you switch the channel. So now it's on channel 7. Don't forget to do that. Okay, so we're on 7. Let's go ahead and drop that in. We're gonna slide this bad boy up to an 8. Yeah, let's slide him up to an 8. Let's move that over. Let's go ahead and throw another one in. Matter of fact, let's just do the whole 4. Okay, let's get back up there. Alright, so the clap was 6. And this is 7. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put them both on 7. So they both have the same sound. You know, I could put it on 8, but sometimes it gets confusing when you do that. So if it's the same instrument or close to the same instrument, if you want, you could do that. So first off, I like to do that. Let's go ahead and turn it down. Okay. Okay. Let's turn it down a little bit more. Okay, so we're gonna go with something, you know, something a little gully. You know, I like a gully. You see me? Let's do it. Right there. No, right here. There we go. I'm feeling this beat. You guys can tell. Again, I'm gonna go in and save it. Here comes the best part. Woo! Yeah, this is how I am when I'm excited about a beat. This beat is amazing. I love this beat. So we just got the first part. This isn't even a verse to it. And I mean, there's plenty more I want to show you guys. And it's like, I'm just gonna have to show you guys some things because this beat has to be made. And you know what? Let's just make the beat. This is gonna be a somewhat maybe long video because I'm gonna make this beat. And to the prophecy boys, if you guys are watching this, I might have to keep this one for myself. Alright, let's continue. Okay, so since I'm changing up the flow of the video a little bit, I'm going to actually make it a beat creation video. So we got that 7. So I hear another instrument that needs to go in. And this is just the beginning. This isn't even the verse of the song. This might be a chorus or just an intro or just a, you know. So let's just go ahead and let's look for something. I'm going to go with Citrus again. And I'm going to turn this down. I really need some plugins though. That's like one thing that kind of cramps my beats a little bit. Needing some plugins. So I'm gonna run it again, try to get that instrument again. See, and if you hesitate, you might lose that instrument. Okay, so I lost it, but we're gonna try something else. No, I might go the other way. No, let's go back. No, I'm not gonna do that. Let's go back. Okay, something like that, but that's not it. I like weird sounds, but no, I'm not feeling that one anymore. Let's see. I want something different, you know? I like how this beat's going, but I need something different. It's 2:22 a.m. right now, guys. You know what? Let's try Conquer. Let's just... Okay, alright. See, it's just finding that right instrument, you know. Alright, so let's just take a little time here, find a nice instrument that I like Angelic Whistle, but it doesn't go for everything. No popcorn. Okay. Ooh. Guitar harmonics. Okay, I feel like I want to use that, but I don't want to use that in this part. That's the thing. I feel like I want to use that in another part. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to record it, and I'm going to just put it aside for the actual verse when I make that part. So I'm going to keep guitar harmonics. I'm going to put that up to 8. Let's see, piano roll. We're on channel 8. And let's go ahead and again shorten that. And Let's go. That's it right there. And now we're at 8. Let's go ahead and drop 8 down there. Let's go ahead and get to that again. We're going to select all and quantize it. Pretty much looks where it should be. And let's hear it. Okay. Alright. Let's bring it down a little bit more. Right there. Interesting. Oh, it's missing a note. There we go. It's missing a note. I think it's this one. No, this one. Is that one? It's this one. Okay. Right there. Let's quantize that. Alright, and these need to go back. Okay. I'm not going to try to alter any too much. I'm going to try to leave it like that. Okay, too close. Okay, like I said, I don't want to alter too much. I want to leave it how it should sound. Yeah, just like that. Okay, these are a little too close, so we're going to go ahead and move these back. Alright, that should be it. Let's go ahead and turn it down. Okay, let's go back. It's not a little dead right here at the end, so I might put something in there. Not sure what. Okay. Let's try something. Didn't hear this note. Okay, so we're gonna put this back there. There we go. Alright, so that's what we're going to use. Make sure there's no other notes anywhere. I keep hearing that note. Okay, sometimes we'll do that, but there's no other note. So I want to use this somewhere else, so I'm just going to put that over there. So what we're going to do is select all. I'm going to move it down, because that's not how I want to start it. So how I want to start it is going to be, let's see here. So we're going to start with 1. Now on this board, once you touch it, once you touch a pattern, that's the pattern you're going to start with. Okay, so, okay, let's go to 3. Let's put that there. Okay, and I know you guys know that the drum has to come in about right there. Let's try that. Might put the clap in there too. Okay, let's start that again. Okay, alright. So this part here from 9 to 17, that's going to be the chorus, what I'm going to use for that. Okay, so this little part here is just like a little intro. You might add stuff to that after. Let's go ahead now and deal with this part over here. Okay, and this is going to be the verse. So that's what we got. So I think we're going to keep this. We'll keep 7, because 7 is the hi-hat combination. I like the hi-hat combination. So what we're going to do now is put in some snare. Now, so you know, the 808, it always goes good with it. I mean, you can always listen around. For the sake of the video, I might change it at a later time. Let's go to, that was 8. Let's go to 9. What was 8? I think this was 8 right now. What was 8? 8 was guitar memory. Okay, good. So we're at 9 now. And I'm just going to stick with the 808 snare. Okay. And we're going to drop it to an 8. Put it up to an 8, of course. So let's get up that. Oh, this pattern 10 I'm on right now. So back to 9. And we're going to put it up to 8. There we go. We're going to drop that there. Let's get the snare in here. I might change up the snare at the end right there, so I'm not going to put in one yet. And alright, let's go. Let's hear it. So we got. Alright. So. So you know, I want something kind of gangster. You know what I'm saying? All right. So, no, not there. Right there. That's what it's supposed to be. Oh, you hear that? Ooh. You know what? Let's go ahead and drop it there. Turn up the snare a bit. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's try something. Yeah, right there. Okay, we got the snare. Let's throw that up to number 9. And basically, guys, the way I see it, the song is basically done. So now that we have that, I like to put in a what do you call? Actually, this should probably not be there. I'm not sure if I'm gonna leave that. Let's go ahead and double this. Okay, Control V, and then let's move this bad boy down here. Oh, you don't want to leave that in the wrong place and then unselect, because yeah, it's gonna give you a lot of work to do. So let's try it. We're gonna move this out the way. Actually, we'll leave that. Okay, not bad. I just took that out just to see something. Feels sick beat. I love this beat. I love this. Again, I'm gonna save it. Always save as. I'm gonna turn that up a little bit. Then when you master the beat, the whole thing's gonna be different, you know? Now, I think I'm gonna add just one more. So what I'm going to do is actually highlight this, Control C, Control V, move this back here, make that the ending, take that out. So it's like that. I think that should be okay. Okay, so I'm hearing another instrument that can go in, and if it goes correctly, if I can find the right instrument, it's going to be cool. Alright, so that was 9, so I think we're at track 10 now. Let's go to 10, again, on sampler, right click, insert, and let's go citrus. I'm very tempted to put a trumpet in. I'm very old school, you know, very weird like that, you know, but I'm going to try no trumpet, no flute. You know, those are things I love to utilize. Even the whistle. There's a whistle that I like to put in, but I'm going to stay away from the whistle. It might not give me the right key or the right tone that I'm looking for right now. Excuse me. I'm going to go for that weird, yeah, that is it vibrant? Might go for vibrant. Let's try it. Just trying something, you know, vibrant might be the one that I'm looking for, so I'm just gonna try something. A little more volume so I can hear it properly. Let's start again. think I'm gonna use Vibrant. Where I'm gonna use it, I'm not sure. I might just use it right here. I might just do that along with it. Okay, so I'm just going to do those 2 notes. Okay, we're at 10. There's Vibrant right there. Let's go ahead and put it on 10. And this is basically it, guys. I think we're going to just do a master, show you what a master is like, and I think I'm going to just call that video. So let's bring that down. Make sure I can see the note. Down there you can see the D4 and the D5 actually. Okay. Alright, I'm going to go ahead, hit record, and let's go. Right there. I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm going to go ahead and select quantize. Let's bring it down this way. Again, quantize. I'm just going to fix up these notes right here. Okay, let's leave that. Let's listen to it. Let's see. Let's check it out. Here it is, 10. Let's put it right there. Let's go. Turn down the volume a little bit. So I'm going to take out the end note, that. I'm just going to make this go all the way through, like that. We're going to place one right there, and right there. It's all about sequence, and of course, you know, depending on what it is, you can take out the sequence, kind of change it up, but I'm really feeling this right now. Okay, I'm really feeling that. Let's go ahead and save. Overwrite yes. I'm gonna save this. Come down here. Okay, guys, this is gonna be the last run. I'm gonna run it through, and yeah, and then we'll show you how to get to the master. Let's go. Changed up the format or the notes, it actually changed. So I'm gonna have to go just right here just to see exactly what I did. one of these has to go. Okay, so it wasn't that one. I think it was that one. Let's go there. Okay, so we're gonna go with that one. Okay, guys, and that's that. I'm going to save, override. Yes. Now let's get into the mastering. We don't need the sidebar anymore. I'm gonna click that and get rid of it. Actually, okay. Well, I'm thinking of something that I want to add. I actually like the crash symbol. You know what? Let's go to 11. Let's just try the crash symbol and see how it sounds. Let's bring back the sidebar. Let's close this. Let's go back to hats. Oh, not hats. Symbols right here. 909 shall do it. Let's bring it there. It's just one at the front. You don't really have to jump the volume. Boom. Around 11. So let's go down and that's it. I might start it with it. No, not to start it with it. Might just start that with it. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to be using the crash there. Yeah, so right there. Okay, so let's get rid of the sidebar again. Let's bring out back the composer, as I like to call it, and now we're going to bring out the master board, or the mixer. This is the master mixer. So now what it does, every number that you put is assigned to one of these numbers. So now when you hit pattern, go back to 1, only what's on number 1 is going to play. You can see over here. So you're going to go ahead and select that. You come over to one of these little tabs right here. You're going to click on it, and these are things that will happen to that sound. For instance, if you go to delay, there's a delay. I mean, it sounds like a whole bunch of mess, right? But you can turn down the effect of the delay to almost non-existent. You put on a little bit of delay, and by touching the delay, where is it? There it is. You can actually cycle through a whole bunch of different types of delays. Now, I would never put a delay on, one of these. Sorry. So, there, I just turn that down. So, what I would put on this, though, is a chorus. Cycle through. Okay. We're gonna go with, of course, stereo enhancer and stereo shaper. Now, I never really trouble these. I just use the preset ones for it. But I do like the third option to the right for the stereo shaper, so we can leave that. And then the next thing would be Maximus. As you can hear, it maximizes the beat. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that down. Okay, that's number 1 right there. Number 2, I'm sort of using this as my bass, so I might chorus it as well. yeah, give it a kind of, a surround, and I'm actually going to give it a reverb. For those of you who don't know what reverb is, it's basically a echo. As you can see by the diagram here, it's a serious echo surround sound basically. Let's go to enhancer, let's go to shaper, and I'm going to leave this at default. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. Let's go to 3. 3 is basically 2, so you know what? Let's go ahead and put 3 onto 1, there you go. Okay, now if you want to hear how it sounds, just click back song and just listen. Okay, I'm liking that. We haven't gotten to the bass yet, so let's keep going. We're at 4 now, and if I'm not mistaken, then that's it, right? Tempted to put it onto 2, but 1, but let's not. Let's go ahead and put it on its own reverb. Okay, and right off the bat, let's go and Maximus it. You can also play around with Maximus, but I like leaving it there. Let's go with Enhancer. Let's go with Shaper. Let's go with Chorus. There's always just a few that I like to use. I'm not perfect at mastering yet, so this is still beta. Picasso making these beats still beta because I've never really quite figured out the entire mastering process, but I'm getting there. You know what I'm saying? Let's check it out. It gives a nice little sound. Let's see on the storyboard where it is exactly. It's right there. Let's take a listen to it. There it comes. Okay, alright, I'm feeling it. Let's move on. 5. Here we are. Now, with the 808, you don't want to do too much to it. It's already heavy, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm saying, let's try a Maximus. Okay, I'm going to turn down the Maximus about halfway. Again, stereo enhancer, stereo shaper. Okay, alright, let's leave that for now. To actually hear your sound before you're good with it, I always like to export it, listen to it, not in Fruity Loops, and hear how it sounds, and then go back in Fruity Loops and continue to work on it. So we're actually going to do that, and yeah, we're going to get to that. 6, the clap. Obviously, for the clap, I have to put a reverb on it. It's not the actual reverb I wanted. I like using reverb 2. Let's go with that. Get that widespread around there. Let's turn it down a little. I want to get more clap on the actual. Okay. Stereo enhancer. Let's kind of shaper. Let's shape it up. Okay. Let's leave that. Let's listen. Go ahead and turn on the 808 kick. Okay, let's go back to the pattern. Let's leave it at that. Let's go 7. Okay, this I don't do too much to the hi-hat. Enhance, shaper. I don't maximize it or anything like that. Maybe I'll probably maximize it this time. I'm gonna turn it down about halfway. Yeah. It could course it, could let's try a delay. Let's go ahead and turn down the delay as well. And let's play that and hear how it sounds with the delay. delay a little bit more. Alright. Let's get back to pattern. Okay, let's get to 8. Okay, this. Don't want to do too much. Chorus. Enhance. Let's go panoramic EQ on it. Alright, let's go 9. Just showing you guys basically what to do, just a quick run through. I mean, you come in here and you play around with all these things and it gives you a whole bunch of different sounds, and you figure out how you want to, how you want to hear it, and yeah. Put an EQ on it. I think I'm going to give a little bit more volume to the snare. Alright, let's leave it at that. Let's go 10. Okay, the vibrant. And we're going to Maximus this? Yeah, it's Maximus enhancer. No chorus. Shaper. A little bit of reverb. This one gets the first reverb. I might put on the phaser. Let's try the phaser. Okay. So now, let's kind of chop the volume a bit, and last but not least, let's go to 11. Simple as very, very simple. Let's go ahead and put that on 11, and we're going to give it a Maximus. We are going to shape it, and we're going to enhance it, even a chorus. And let's listen. Okay, no chorus. Let's take off that chorus. Okay, and we are going to. Let's see here. Oops. We're going to turn up the volume on that crash cymbal, and let's listen to a masterpiece. I'm gonna save it. Okay guys, so that's done. So now you want to hear it, exactly how it sounds. Yeah, not in Fruity Loops. You want to hear it fresh, just in another program. So what we're going to do, I've already saved it. We're going to export it. You can export it as WAV or MP3. I just exported it as MP3 to the desktop. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. And I'm going to do that. And yeah, when that's done, we'll be right back. And let's hear the finished product. Okay. Okay guys, so now we've gone ahead and exported the beat. So let's go down. Here it is. So what we're gonna do is just let's take a listen. So I'm gonna go ahead and select that. Let's hear what's going on. The bass sounds good. Not too much, not too little. I think I'm going to take that delay off of the hi-hat. Yeah. This is what you call a Goonie beat, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Alright, so we got an idea of what it sounds like. So what I want to do, I'm going to take off the reverb, not reverb, I'm going to take off the delay off of the hi-hat. And the hi-hat, the second hi-hat, which is this one, and it's number 7. So let's go to 7, but I think that's 8. No, it's 7. And we're going to take off this delay, so turn that down completely so there's no delay. And I felt like I want to switch these, put this up front and then put these back here. That's what I kind of feel like I want to do. Let's try that out. This part here, I have to make another one. Did not notice that. So we're going to we're going to copy, paste. We're going to take this bad boy, put it down here, and then what was it? To the beginning, to the front. Oh, sorry, that whole thing's still selected. Put that up there, as in, like the first one, and that there. And that's the same, but this isn't there like that. So there's 1, there's 2 with that at the finishing. Okay, and then as I said, this is most likely going to be used for the chorus right here. So I'm just gonna go like that. Control C, bring it all the way back here. Control V, there we go. Now if I'm gonna double this, I'm not sure. So let's go ahead and listen. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna have the hi-hat. Let's hear it. Yeah, no clap. I mean, no hi-hat, I should say. And then back to the verse. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Okay, you got it. I think I'm gonna actually put the crashes just in the chorus. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. And there we go. That's the song. Everything's mastered, to my ability. And to finish the song, all I'm going to do is I'm going to copy from 17 all the way down, which is basically the verse and the chorus. Okay, get down there, right there. So I'm going to go and Control C again. Okay, and move it down. Then Control V. Gonna place it where it needs to go. Basic 2-verse song. And then what I'm going to do is gonna copy just basically the beginning and make the beginning the end. As it was in the beginning, so it shall be in the end. Copy. Let's go down here and paste. Okay, so we can paste that there. Basically, it's just gonna what is that? That's the where am I? Let's start here. Okay, so I'm going to put the clap there too. Still, I'm gonna move that over there like that. We'll put that in there, and I'm gonna end it off like that. There we go, and that's the ending. And there, guys, you have seen me from the beginning create a beat that I'm definitely going to use. If anything, I might just send over the work to my brother, let him finalize it, fine tweak it. Like I said, he is better at it than I am. But still, I mean, got dudes rapping on my beats already, and so yeah, this is your boy Paul Picasso. Let's Make a Beat, episode 2. Stay tuned. Episode 3 is coming soon with something even a little bit more better, a little bit more special. Alright, Book Up Picasso signing out, Picasso Entertainment. Thanks for joining me. Peace. See you in my next one. I'm out.